Hello and welcome to MPM. I'm Laura from the sales department, and today I'm going to introduce you to our company. MPM designs and manufactures flexible industrial protections to safeguard all areas where people, goods and vehicles circulate. The material used is Reflex, a special technopolymer which makes it possible to create a product that's both durable and flexible. Reflex guarantees an optimized shape memory for the final product, meaning that the barrier always returns to its original shape after an impact. Moreover, our products are entirely pigmented in a nice bright yellow hue, meaning they are always highly visible, even when scratched. Here in our showroom, you can get an overview of all the flexible products offered by MPM to protect your facilities. Let's start from the world of racks, so protections for uprights. Our RPs come in three main sizes, S, M and L, so small, medium and large. Their defining feature is their rigid external surface, combined with three soft shock absorbers on the inside that, if hit by a forklift, disperse the energy of the impact on the protection and not on the rack. They're easy to install with just a pair of pliers. The RP clicks, then they're simply fitted onto the upright. In terms of protections for rack ends, we have our rack corner with concealed fixing accessories, which provides full protection from the outer corners of the rack end. If we have the space and the need to install a complete barrier instead, we can either use a fence protection or an LM protection, one of our best sellers. These protections can be customized, and they both come with ground plates and fixing accessories. We have a partnership with Hilti, an international leader in anchoring systems, so even our fixing accessories are certified and guarantee high-performance installations. Now let's take a look at our bollards, such as those for protecting industrial doors. We offer various products of this kind, starting with a lighter profile, the GRD90, for spaces where pallet trucks are used, or a higher performing profile for when forklifts are used, the GRD150 protection bollard, which also comes in various heights, 500, 800 and 1100 millimeters, while the lighter GRD90 profile comes in a 250 millimeter height only. When we need something that's even more performing, we move on to our GRD200, currently the most powerful bollard on the market in terms of joules. Its octagonal outer surface absorbs impact and facilitates the deviation of the forklift's forks. The inner structure is made of a metal core that extends for almost the entire height of the protection, surrounded by shock absorbers. This structure guarantees the flexibility and durability of the bollard. When we need a removable solution, such as protections that are to be installed in front of electrical panels that need to be opened just a few times a year, we have two different plates, FIXP 150 and 90, to be selected according to the type of profile that will be used. Thanks to this removable cover, the protection can be moved without having to completely uninstall it from the floor. To protect people, we have an entire range of pedestrian safety barriers. These solutions are modular, meaning that we can cover meters and meters of pedestrian walkways. And depending on the kind of handling equipment, we offer lighter solutions for the movement of pallet trucks or heavier options designed for forklifts, which come with a more robust profile. An alternative to the pedestrian safety barriers we just talked about is the new B-Flex range. This protection is named after the B shape of its profile, which, thanks to the arched section structure, is even more resistant to forklift collisions. B-Flex is available both as a protection for people and as a rack end protection. Its wide, 30cm high surface stands up to impact vigorously and robustly. If we want to protect the perimeter of a structure, or a conveyor, for example, we have different types of ground-anchored guardrails available. Pre-cut and perforated profiles or modular profiles, therefore with floor plates and anchors. The difference between the two profiles always depends on the type of vehicles in use. So, lighter if you're using pallet trucks, and more robust if forklifts are circulating. To complement our selection of pedestrian safety barriers, we created an entire range of gates. We have hinged gates that open in one direction, with different profile thicknesses, depending on how light or heavy the pedestrian safety barriers they complete are. We have swing doors, which open in both directions, like saloon doors. And lastly, we have our lift gate, which opens vertically. I like to call it our Lamborghini gate, like this. Thanks to its safety block feature, it remains open and creates an even greater clearance space compared to other gates. Then it lowers and returns to its starting position. To ensure that forklifts don't accidentally topple over when loading or unloading items from trucks, we created the dock gate, which is a loading bay protection. It guarantees up to 3 meters of clearance space, and it comes with a gas-operated spring that makes it easy to open, ensuring that the profile does not become too heavy to lift. Our wheel stop options include a solution for truck wheels, thus higher and more robust, and a longer solution for cars. Both are available with fixing accessories for concrete and asphalt floors. When the loads transported become heavier, we can move on to our more robust solutions. Link barriers have a 150G profile, both vertically and horizontally, which makes them suitable in spaces where heavy-duty forklifts are used. Patented by MPM, the link system makes it possible to adjust the horizontal rail of the barrier during installation, which makes the entire product much more versatile. You can also see the use of the link system in this first column protection, which is the most robust of the range by far. The other column protection models we have are the tower, the hug tower, the mini hug, and finally the copro. Copro solutions are made of low protections that surround the perimeter of the column completely. If we need a taller protection, we offer solutions with ground plates and fixing accessories, or even self-standing solutions, 2 options, that do not require fixing accessories, either on the ground or on the column. In particular, the mini hug, let's say it's the hug's little sister, that makes it possible to protect smaller columns, such as metal H-beams. MPM puts a lot of thought into the protections designed for spaces where food is stored and processed. For this reason, we've developed profiles that adhere perfectly to walls, whether they're corner protections or curb protections. They're available in 300 and 200 mm heights, depending on their intended use. When working in sub-zero temperatures, even down to -30 degrees Celsius, we offer ultra-resistant full profiles, bollards, ground guardrails, and protections for rack ends. In order to protect industrial doors, especially door frames, we've created the full frame model, which is custom-made and available in both a wall-mounted and a self-standing version with just a larger base plate. If we want to protect the door head instead, we have our warning bar. It comes either with just a warning sign or with a light and sound alarm. I'll show you how it works. So, whenever a forklift is about to pass below a door with its forks too high, risking to crash into the top of the doorway, the warning bar activates, signaling that the driver has to stop and properly position the forks.